It started with a friend of mine who's been so encouraging. He said, listen, you do something with your shows and you better share that with the younger generation. That was about 7-8 years ago. And he arranged my first visit to a school hall. And I went there only with my cello, nothing else. No knowledge as to how I can do this. But it went so well that from there on I knew this should be part of what I'm doing. Going into the dark, because that to me is the essence of creativity. You can't pretend to be creative and start with all sorts of nice ideas and recipes and instructions and formats and structures, all these things that are so essential to anything that makes sense. You can't start with sense. You have to go into the area of nonsense. You have to become dangerous. You have to face something of your own darkness. Otherwise, there's no point. What I'll do is to get the participants to the point that they experience something, and not just experience, but do something of that let go and fall. And what I do is to provide a relatively safe environment for that to happen.
Is daar een van julle wat saam met my wil kom speel hier so op die verhoor? Ek kan nie met dit ja.
First and feel it first. You ready? Okay.
So a lot of these exercises that is happening in a workshop like this, it's not planned. It comes within my own flow of presenting it. So standing in front of the kids or whoever is participating, I can't go there with some set plan and expect from them to go into an area where they don't have a set plan. So I present this workshop in a creative manner as well, and the whole event is then coloured with the spirit of creativity. Often they, especially with the cello, which is quite a specialized instrument, they have trouble finding any sort of sound. But I help them along by playing along with them rather than trying to direct them. I just play along with them and to strengthen the spirit of exploration and discovery. Very important, I think, is one's feelings, because the moment you're in a position where you don't have something pre-planned or something that is memorized, in other words, something that is set in your mind, whereas when you are doing something based on feeling, It's something that comes from below, from the inside. Feeling is like water, it's flowing. It flows from you, and you have to go with that flow. The main thing is that spring, that wells up in you, that thing keeps on flowing. Exercise like this, especially in an ensemble or group situation, forces you to actually listen, to be sensitive to the people around you, to the sounds around you, to the visual elements around you, and to the energy of the whole gathering. Another side effect is the building of confidence. Often I see kids who are told that kids are very shy and they never come forward, but within this situation they actually go for it because of the unusual nature of it, and kind of make the jump and go away from it with a lot more self-confidence, at least the seed of it. What also happens is that talents are revealed in a workshop like this. The teachers would come to me and say, listen, we didn't know that boy or that girl could do things like that. When people talk about creativity, often people would say creativity means to be an artist, or creativity means to be good at something. Whereas it's not the case at all. That is only a small part of it. Creativity is a universal aspect of life, needed in everything that we do on whatever level. We need a huge amount of true creativity to face up with a lot of things today. And in that sense, creativity is not a luxury at all. It is a basic necessity, like drinking fresh water. Yeah, I'd like to add that myself, I do learn a lot doing these workshops. A lot from people and about creativity itself, and also about my own skills in expressing my feelings in the moment. This is something that I would like to spread and share with more people, and help to facilitate those who would like to develop it to a more advanced and more encompassing level.